Hey everyone, I'm Katie. Welcome back to Poor Movement. This is another short somatic Pilates class with some deep breathing, some hip mobility work, and then a little meditation at the end to get you in touch with both your body and your soul. So thanks for joining me. So we're going to start on our hands and knees. As always, you're welcome to come to fists here if you have any wrist injuries. Otherwise, we're spreading the fingers, pushing into the knuckles, feeling like you are sectioning your palms up off of the mat. And I just want you to find a nice long neutral spine. Imagine a string pulling the crown of your head towards the top edge of your mat as another string pulls the tailbone in the opposite direction. And then start to take some deep breaths here and let your belly expand. So your diaphragm's going to drop down. And exhale, push all that air out. Still active engagement through the arms here, pushing the hands into the mat, not collapsing in the shoulders. And exhale. So as you breathe in, you're letting the belly drop down. So yes, it's okay to let the belly expand, drop down, opening up through the diaphragm, pelvic floor. And then exhale, gently let the belly button pull up towards the spine. 2 more deep breaths like this. And exhale. 1 more deep breath. And exhale. From here, start to extend your spine. So you'll reach your heart forward. Let your tailbone lift. Open up your collarbones. And then start to tuck your pelvis around your spine. Come into that cat shape. Push the shins into the mat. And then inhale, come into that extension. Thinking more of reaching your heart forward and opening up through the upper back, then through the neck or the low back. And then really rounding the spine here. All right, from here, we're going to shift back into a child's pose. Keep your hands where they are for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. 1 more deep breath. And exhale. All right, and then we'll come into a little quadruped. So modification here, if you're not ready to do this in a full hovering quadruped or bear, you're just gonna shift your weight back over your feet and back over your hands, keeping your spine neutral. May not feel like a lot, but this is great for mobilizing your hips and through your wrists. Otherwise, you're gonna tuck your toes, start to lift your hips, push down through your hands, and then shift your weight back over your feet and back over your hands. So you're pushing into the hands to shift your weight back, pushing into the feet to shift the weight forward here. Opening up through the tissues in the bottom of the feet as well. Pushing down through the hands, lifting the rib cage up towards the ceiling. Last 2. Last one. And then bring your knees down. Keep the toes tucked. Sit back towards your feet. Take a deep breath in here. And exhale. All right. From here, we're going to come to sit in a Z sit. So left leg forward. We're going to start with a little bit of hip mobility here. So the right leg's going to go back. It'll come around. You'll let the knee turn out and the heel is going to come up. So you rotate You shift, the leg comes back. You need to let your shoulders pitch forward here in order to give space for your leg, and then your leg comes back around. So it's heel up towards the ceiling, knee out. The leg's gonna come out to the side. It'll go to the back. Even the leg that you're moving on, that's underneath you, is getting a little bit of mobility work here too. All right, we're gonna keep the leg to the side here. It's just gonna come right down beside us. And then from here, we're gonna move into a mermaid. So left hand's gonna come down. We'll stretch up and over. We'll pass through the center, lengthen the spine, come up and over to the other side. This is one of my favorite exercises. Opening up through the side body, especially through the thoracic spine and the ribs, intercostal muscles. Inhale through the center, exhale up and over. If this doesn't feel great for your hips, you can always extend both legs forward. We're gonna stay up and over to the right side next. And you'll just let your left hand come behind your head. Push your head into your hand. And see if you can get those left ribs, especially right by your chest, underneath the armpit, to expand as you're here. The beautiful thing about this is that our vagus nerve works in such a way that when we move our spine like this, can start to help to stimulate that nerve, activating the parasympathetic nervous system. And that deep breathing also helps to activate and stimulate the nerve. So take a deep breath in and exhale. One more deep breath. Exhale. You're going to come on up. Hands are going to come behind you. Take a moment to recenter. Usually when my vagus nerve gets activated like this, I'm a little bit like droopy as I come through the center. And then we're going to go into that hip mobility on the other side. So the leg's going to come around and forward, around and back. So heel up, knee out, heel behind us. As you're moving, letting your jaw relax. The shoulders relax. And then we're going to bring that leg to the side. We'll stretch up and over here. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen through the center, lengthen your spine, and then go up and over to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Just allowing yourself, your body, to belong in this space. Letting yourself, your body be enough, this little moment of movement be enough. And just letting the rest of your day go. Stay up and over here, left hand down, right hand behind the head. Pushing your head into your hand and your hand into your head. And then see if you can really get the ribs to expand, especially the right side of the rib cage. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more breath here. We'll come up through the center and we'll just finish on our backs. If you'd like, in line with today's theme, you can either have the legs turned out in a reclined butterfly, or you can bring the feet wide and let your knees roll in so your hips find internal rotation. So whatever feels best, lying on your back. We're going to take our hands to our rib cage, and you'll have your thumbs facing back. Hands are nice and high, just kind of beneath the chest here, beneath the shoulder blades. And we're going to start to take a deep breath in, and you can start to breathe into that thumb side of the hand. And see if you can get, I know sometimes it's hard for us to breathe into the back of our ribs. See if you can get until you feel a stretching sensation around the rib cage. So inhale. And exhale, breathing into the thumb. Exhale, feeling those ribs draw back and in. One more like that. And then breathing into the space between the index finger and the thumb. So laterally into the rib cage until you find a stretch. So really pushing the ribs out. And exhale, slowly draining all that air out. Find another breath like this. If you are starting to notice that your neck is trying to do this, remind your body, your neck to soften. Send that work down where we need it. And then we're going to take a nice 3-dimensional breath here. I'm teaching this near an airport, so maybe you can hear the airplane. All right, we're going to go on our own journey. A rib journey. I'm breathing 3-dimensionally into your ribs. So front, side, and back. Deep breath in. And exhale. I'm going to make myself laugh here. A rib journey. Okay. Again, deep breath in to the sides, the back, and the front of the ribs. And exhale. And one more deep breath like that. And then just let your breath return to normal. I'm going to adjust into that external rotation. Arms can come down by your sides. And then just from the top of your head to your toes, letting your head fall heavy into the mat. The shoulders drop down. Feeling the weight of the arms, really fully relaxing there. The rib cage, the weight of the pelvis, and then the thighs, the lower legs and the feet. And just see if you can soften a little bit more, letting the face relax. And then maybe you imagine like your body is falling into, this is quite an analogy, but just falling back into the arms of love. And letting yourself receive love. This is your reminder that you're not a machine. That you're enough. That you're a real human person, that you're a human body, that your soul needs to be cared for. What a gift. Let's breathe in here together. Deep breath in. And exhale. Just staying here as long as you need, but this is the end of this time together. Thank you.